Hi guys, and welcome to another fragrance related video. Today I'm clean faced with very little makeup because today we're talking about clean girl scents, okay? We're talking about those easygoing, always good, always fresh, kind of easy to grab and go type of fragrances today. I have one new one that I haven't shown you guys, but I thought that it fits this video perfectly, so I'm also including that one. I got it from my mother, so we're talking about a vintage fragrance, and that's exciting. But I also got you guys some good stuff that's easier to find probably nowadays. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into it, okay? I'm gonna start with my new fragrance that I got from my mother. So this is a new old fragrance, okay? And that is Kate Moss Vintage. This is the bottle. So we've got a very pretty bottle. I think this is 30 mils or 50 mils, I think 30. But this one I've tried and it's pretty nice. I think that it is quite unique in my opinion. This is an interesting kind of vintage hair fragrance. I think that the name is super appropriate for this. To me this smells like soapiness first and foremost, kind of like soapy musk, and tonka bean and pink pepper. Okay, so those are like the notes that I get the most in this fragrance. I bet it has a lot of more stuff, but mainly to me it just smells like this a little bit creamy tonka bean with pink pepper, so it's a little spicy. It's soapy, spicy, clean tonka bean fragrance, and I just kind of really like this. I think it's a spicier take on the whole clean girl thing, and if you can find this, like, it's probably gonna be a good addition to any fragrance wardrobe. In my opinion, this is a very likable spicy scent, okay? So it's not heavy at all, it just has a little bit of edge, and that's fun. I think that it works perfectly. But I must warn you that this one does not last a super long time. I get something like 4 hours when I spray this, and I have to spray it a little more heavy-handed. But anyway, so that's what I got from my mother, Vintage by Kate Moss. And yeah, that's the first one we're talking about. Next up, one of my absolute favorite clean girl aesthetic fragrances is Versace Crystal Noir, but I know that that one can be a little tough. At times it's a little heavy, so I have a dupe version that is a lot easier going and easier to wear, and that is a Made in Lab 66. This is the brand Made in Lab and their fragrance 66, okay? So this one is a dupe house. Made in Lab makes all kinds of dupes and they make it more affordable. I think I paid 14 euros for this one, but it is a Versace Crystal Noir copy. But it is a lot less heavy, it is a bit more fresh than the original, but it still retains that same kind of DNA. So we're talking coconut, we're talking, I think, some pink pepper. There's a lot of different kind of cold florals, white florals, and it is quite kind of like cold, soapy, sexy, a little gothic in my opinion. So I really like this one. It is quite unique. The DNA is unique. I like it. And I oftentimes gravitate towards this during transitional periods. So autumn and springtime, I think that it works great on those two occasions, but why not other times also? But it's just a unique fragrance and I've used quite a lot. As you can see, there's a dent, and this one I have to spray a little more because this is a dupe fragrance, okay? So it's not as strong as the original, but I do think that it's a good dupe. So yeah, Made in Lab 66. That's the second one. Then let's talk about Lattafa fragrance. This is a new addition to my collection. It's been used quite a lot, especially during like summer days. I use this a lot. But now that it's winter time, I've been gravitating towards it less. I feel like it works better on like spring and summertime. But this one is Musk Saupoudre by Lattafa. And this fragrance is just a laundry detergent, basically. You smell like laundry detergent and musk, okay? It is a very powdery musk, kind of like a baby powder musk and laundry detergent. So it smells super clean. It smells like fresh laundered clothes. It is very easygoing, very fresh, very likable in my opinion. And in this, the musk is not too heavy. This is a moderate fragrance. It projects moderately and it does not become headache inducing in my opinion, like some musks do. I sometimes have a problem with musky scents that they turn too headache inducing on me, but this one doesn't, so I really like it. Lasting power wise, this is like 5 hours, and if you are into baby powdery scents that are clean, like this is an absolute must in your collection. Many people say that it is a quite unique fragrance in it, that it does smell only like clean clothes, and yeah, I do agree. I think this is also great to freshen up your like jackets or something. I used to spray my jean jacket with this during summertime just to kind of like make it more fresh and clean, and this is very good for that. So yeah, don't sleep on this one. It's a good one, and I absolutely love the color. I absolutely love the bottle. It's so cute. Okay, so yeah, Lattafa Musk Saupoudre. And I need to say also that I got a couple of compliments while wearing this, so it's a compliment magnet also. So yeah, next up, you've seen this in a couple of videos, but this is Floyeza Ignance, and this is a copy for Chance Eau Tendre, Eau Tendre, I don't know how to say that. Chanel Chance Eau Tendre, Eau Tendre, whatever. The pink fragrance from the Chance line, okay? And this one is just super easygoing, fresh, but different from the others. This one is not as soapy. This is more like fresh rose water type of fragrance. To me, this just smells like pink musk, white musk, and beautiful florals like iris, and I mainly get iris and rose, okay, pink rose. So it is a really easygoing, fresh fragrance. This doesn't last a super long time. I get like 2 to 3 hours on this, so I need to keep respraying it, but it is really good for those extremely hot weather days when you don't want to smell too much like anything. I usually wear this to work. It's a great work fragrance in it, that it does kind of like provide you with this freshness, but it's not assaulting anyone. It is really, really easygoing. The projection is moderate to intimate, okay? So this is more of an intimate skin scent type where people might smell it when they hug you and not otherwise. So it's really good for people who work in like healthcare or something and want to freshen themselves up a little bit, if you're allowed to wear any fragrance there, absolutely. But this is like a very Patty, my cat. So cute. But this is a very intimate fragrance. What I'm trying to say is easygoing, easy to grab and go, really pretty, okay? So yeah, that's Ignance by Floyeza. And next up, we've got a vintage queen. This is Noah by Cacharel, and this is one of my absolute favorite musk fragrances. This is a soapy musk. It smells like skincare products, like lotion, a very pretty lotion, and in my opinion it has this kind of a almost like a blown out candle smell a little bit, which makes it different from anything that I've used ever before. It is really, really clean, and I'm actually wearing this today. I'm wearing this and Ignance on top of each other, and it's such a nice combo. But this is just your clean musk, and it has a very vintagey take on that. It smells vintage soap like, and I just really like that, okay? This is one of those fragrances that I gravitate towards when I don't know what to wear and I just want something that smells nice and like I'm out of shower. This I go for all the time. It's also one of my favorite bedtime fragrances because it smells like your skin but better and cleaner, you know. This is nice for summertime, for wintertime, all year round. I think it fights off the cold, honestly. You can wear this during like cold time also and it still kind of projects. This also lasts a super long time. I get like 8 hours on my skin, so it's a very good fragrance. It is very soft, it is very feminine, but it's still kind of understated or like intimate in my opinion. I really like it. The projection is moderate to intimate skin scent type of fragrance, but yeah. So this is Noa Cacharel. Is it a safe blind buy? Probably not because of the blown out candle smell that it has. Just that kind of a thing is very required taste, so test it before you buy it, okay? So yeah, Noa by Cacharel. So yeah, that one. Then next up, I've talked about this a lot during summertime. This is one of my go-tos during summer and springtime, and this is Sunflowers Honey Days flanker by Elizabeth Arden, and it is so pretty. To me it smells like iris, peony, honey and honeysuckle. It's really pretty, okay? It is just gorgeous, sunshiny, fresh, super nice. It's very watery. It smells like just fresh, watery, just off the shower florals, okay? It's super pretty. The name Honey Days is pretty good because it does smell like kind of a little honeyed, but in a very fresh way. I like this way better than the original Sunflowers. I think that it's the best flanker from all of the Sunflowers flankers that I've tried, and I really like it. I haven't seen this actually sold in my country. I bought it from Germany and I just really like this. If you can hunt it down, it's a perfect kind of like spring and summertime fragrance. It really has that kind of like sunshiny elements to it, and I absolutely love it, okay? So yeah, Sunflowers Honey Days. And this, I think I get like 5 hours on it, so it's a pretty okay lasting power in my opinion. Next up, we've got my new addition to my collection that I've been actually wearing now also during like winter time, but I could see this worn during summertime. This is La Vita by Maison Alhambra. So this fragrance is a very pretty vanilla and jasmine fragrance, okay? So it has a vanilla note in the base, bourbon vanilla, and on top it has jasmine, jasmine sambac, and jasmine tea. So many different jasmine notes, but in my opinion, it smells like a pink peppery, spicy jasmine tea. So it's kind of fresh. It also has that kind of a spicier element to it, so it's interesting. It is very, very sweet, okay? But it still retains that kind of freshness where it's kind of easygoing, sexy, good for everyday wear. I think that this would work during summertime, but it can become a little cloying. So kind of like test it out on your skin and see whether or not you like it. Personally, I think that it would work, probably. But I've been wearing this during winter time, and during winter, it just gives my skin this kind of a really clean, fresh, jasmine type of fragrance, okay? So I'm getting, the most I'm getting at this is vanilla and jasmine tea, okay? And sweetness, like a lot of sweetness, okay? So if you're into sweet perfumes, check this one out. It is very nice for the price, in my opinion, and I just find it nice in general, okay? It's a very general fragrance. It is nothing like mind-blowing, but it's good, okay? So yeah, definitely check out La Vita by Maison Alhambra. And last but not least, Gloria Vanderbilt, Minuit à New York, okay? So this is a thank you, cats. Sorry, cats are running around. This is a pink peony type of fragrance with different kind of florals in it. It also has bubblegum tuberose, so this is kind of a fresher take on bubblegum tuberose. So it's a rainwatery bubblegum tuberose fragrance, and I just really like the two notes together, like the peony and the bubblegum tuberose. It's really girly, floral fragrance. So if you're into that, like fresh, girly, floral, sweet, super sweet, bubblegum tuberose, then yeah, this is your best bet. If you like fragrances like Armani My Way, but you want it to be fresher and a little less cloying, then this would be a good option for you, okay? Minuit in New York is something that lasts on my skin, I guess, like 4 to 5 hours. So it is more of a freshie. It doesn't last a super long time. You need to respray. But for the price, honestly, it's a pretty good one. And I think that this is the best Gloria Vanderbilt fragrance that I've tried, and it's the only one I have in my collection anymore. I actually decluttered my other Gloria Vanderbilt because I just didn't feel like the DNA suited me anymore. But yeah, this one, it's a super fun one for summertime, and I've actually used it quite a lot. There's a sufficient dent because I don't dent my fragrances a lot. I use very sparingly. I usually put like 2 sprays to 3 sprays at a time. I'm not a huge sprayer. I just want to smell very intimately of things where people can smell me if they hug me, but I don't offend anyone. That's kind of my way of using fragrances. But anyway, this is a big dent for me. So yeah, a really nice staple if you are into those floral fragrances, and especially tuberose, like bubblegum tuberose. We got that, okay, from that. Super awesome. So yeah, that's kind of my clean girl aesthetic fragrances, and kind of what I've been gravitating towards. I don't know, I've had again like this kind of a streak of wanting to smell just fresh and clean. I don't know why I get these kind of moods. Like sometimes I want heavy, sexy fragrances, and the other times I just wanna like smell like I just took a shower and smell nice, okay? So yeah, that's what's going on. I hope you guys liked this video today, and maybe like this one, maybe subscribe to the channel, and I see you guys in my next one. Bye!